It'll be fine. Hey, 2018. So, it's still, 5 years old, so, the loosest of retro standards. Oh, I should probably... That's no F for me. I'm kind of running through a bunch of different things for tonight because Vampyr. Running through a whole bunch of things just tonight because I kind of have a choice paralysis right now on what to play. I'm trying to find something to stick with. Vampire Panic is just so weird. Dracula Track and Field is terrible. Vampyr. Vampyr's an immersive sim. Like a Deus Ex. We're going for story mode. I'm no good at anything.
12 dreams for the Red Queen under crown of stone. 8 voracious beasts born.
Yeah.
Restless nights. 4 nails piercing the flesh of the sinner. 1 prayer for the summoned, called by this song. 'Tis perhaps the countdown to oblivion for the once proud city of London. 'Tis perchance her inhabitants' last dance alone to face death and pestilence. Confronted by the eerie and unknown, mortals became desperate for answers. A flock's flight makes for an omen, the falling of a star a dire presage. Turning to priests for interpretation.
I played Bloodlines last year.
When religion failed, men turned.
That was alright. Although I kind of hated the ending.
New questions flourished as old answers withered. What is darkness but lurking sun?
What is it?
What is wall but enslaved stone? What is glass but tortured sand? What is song but a call to arms? What is hate but jilted love?
Oh.
What is life but death pending?
Oh. And, yeah. Yeah. Death never changes. Sorry.
Sacred tree. Mortality was believed to be God's punishment. A righteous snare to keep mankind from...
Giller, yeah.
They were all so wrong. Death is not a wicked thing, nor some holy retribution. A true punishment.
Yeah. I was interested in this when I tried it way back when I guess when it was on Game Pass.
And be born once more.
But I was kind of all over the place when I was kind of distracted by some other stuff. Hey! What up? Hey! Well, hell of a night, huh? Nice. I'm doing okay. I'm just like I said, I'm kind of faced with some decision paralysis because I'm not really feeling going back into Operation Darkness right now because it's very trying to think about strategy is kind of taxing at the moment, and I have a long list of possible vampire games to mess with, but can't decide which one. I messed with Vampire Panic, and I messed with Vampire Panic, and that was wild. And very silly, and had a very silly translation. That was mostly machine-based, so... and then I messed with an Endless Runner Dracula game that, I don't know, I was not good. Was not good at all. And Vampyr... Vampyr is one that I've been interested in for a while. And, yeah, I'm obviously shambling. Another one I could try to do another run of Nosferatu on the Super NES as well.
Thirsty. So thirsty.
Thirsting. I'm thirsting. I'm thirsting. Lady, I'm thirsting. I'm thirsting. I'm thirsting, all right. Not like that. Hey, Dangerous Dave. Well. Well. Yeah. You can drink the rest of her blood. Nobody will judge you now. Well. Never mind. She gone. It's all your fault. Press A to hug. I mean, bite. I mean... A nightmare! I'm a monster! Vermin!
What's going on?
Blood-sucking monster! How you doing? Love her best.
Shit, where'd it go? Now, I can defend myself.
Yeah, that's right. You can defend yourself. Oh, yeah. Come on. Come on, come at me. With your guns. Never bring a gun to a knife fight.
Vampyr!
I didn't have a choice. Can I have a gun? Can I have a gun? Please? Give me gun. Give me gun.
Over there! Stupid beast!
I just kill a ye old vault dweller. Oh, never mind. Yeah, now I remember the opening set piece of this. I just don't remember where all the hidden stuff is. Alright. Dehumanize yourself and go to the Winchester for this whole thing to blow over. Oh no!
Murdering bastard!
What do you want? Used machete. Is there anything back this way? Nope. Nope, just molten steel. Molten steel. Well,
The sun. It feels like it's burning me to the bone.
well.
I need to find somewhere to hide. I'm alright. I'm alright. I'm just kind of in the middle of kind of focusing on the game. No, I'm doing okay. I hope you're doing alright though. Lele do. Well, I mean, why wouldn't I be sad? I just accidentally
Accidentally on purpose, drank all my sister's blood. Something. Or stuff. I don't know. It's just what happened in the game. Oh, that's a face. Bleh. Hmm. Nah, I'm not a Silent Hill person. I'm not usually a survival horror person at all. I played Vampire Hunter D last night. But that was kind of an exception. Because I'm kind of like fond of the like I have good memories of the old Vampire Hunter D anime. And
I can almost feel the sun's rays.
Yeah. Yeah. Usually I do like JRPGs, all kinds of RPGs, old and like retro and indie stuff. But I'm doing a lot of vampire games this month, so I've played Chrono Trigger a few times before, not in a while. I don't know, I might do it someday. I'm gonna be like, what is it? In November, I'm doing an anniversary thing. November, I'm doing an anniversary thing, and I'm gonna be playing Mother for the first time. Earthbound Zero. Goes there. Yeah. Who's there? Well. What? I thought I didn't have a reflect. I thought vampires don't have a reflection. What? 5 whole shillings. Is that a... Who is that a portrait of? Vampire Hunter D? It's one I knew about from years ago. Doctor? I'll take that gun. Thank you. Was I what? Yeah. Yeah. It never got easy. I'll make it easy. I'll make it a lot easier. Now that I'm in charge. Bloody diary. 15th of October. Bad sleep. Becky coughed all night. The fever made her delirious. Heard a loud noise in the morning. It's a big machine some men brought in by the banks to dig a hole in the ground with some sort of a mechanical shovel. Maybe I could go there and ask for some work. Becky needs medicine. 16th of October. All right, Saber Viper. Take care going home. I talked to the men with the mechanical shovel. They told me they were digging mass graves all around London. Safety measures, apparently. Is there a new epidemic? Is the flu coming back? They had no work for me. Becky slept a little last night. The foundry had been closed, and there are no more jobs nearby. 19th of October. I went to London to find some groceries and drugs. No trains. Took me the whole day to cross the Thames and come back. Becky seemed better. I made a soup she ate. I found no drugs. Only a few syringes. Some sleeping pills on the black market. We have no money left. Maybe I could go to the Pembroke Hospital tomorrow? But it's so far, and I fear leaving my wife for so long. Becky threw up the meal a few hours after she ate. She's so frail now that it makes me cry. She says she hears voices outside at night. Tomorrow I'll barricade the house to protect us from looters. 21st of October. The men with the mechanical shovel stopped digging a mass grave. I heard shouts last night, as if they were attacked. Now there are only a few boats throwing bodies day and night into the giant hole. The smell is terrible. We should have left this house a week ago, but Becky, she refuses to leave. She'd rather die, she said with a nasty smile. Why is she torturing me so? 22nd of October. Becky just attacked me. She jumped on me from the stairs and tried to bite me. I had to smack her, but she smacked me back. I went upstairs and locked myself in the bedroom. Now I can hear her crying and mumbling downstairs. I retrieved the gun I hid in my ceiling since the war to protect the house. Now I'm ready to use it to protect myself from my own wife. 23rd of October. I couldn't sleep at all. Becky spent the whole night scratching at the door, asking for my help, begging me to let her in. I was too afraid. I was too afraid to open it. I'm just waiting for her to die now. It would not be long. I pray God will end it soon. 24th of October. I'm so hungry. Oh, what? Hold on. So hungry. I tried to go downstairs this morning. Becky was sitting in the armchair by the chimney. She was panting at me like a dog. Looking at me without moving, just following me around the room with her eyes. I pointed my gun at her sore face, but she did not react. I couldn't pull the trigger. I went back to my room. 25th of October. The house is silent like a tomb. No more noises. Becky is dead now. Forgive me, my love. I was unable to save you. I'll be with you soon enough. Rough stuff. Rough stuff. No. Well. Oh well. That's not gonna work. Oh, I have to do this, huh? The worst part is the screeching noise in the background. the whole time. Ah, good. Well, that's not gonna work. Well, I just ruined my shirt.
Madness it is, as mad as the moon, who takes blinding sunlight into a glowing reflection.
Well, you know. Ah, 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 ah. I wonder. I wonder. Okay, vampiric skill. Hideout beds a lot of you to evolve and rest. Spend experience points to level up and improve your vampiric skills. The blood spear. Vampire wields their blood and throws it like a spear. This power can take time to charge, but is deadly effective at medium to long range. It's like a powerful supernatural tool for vampires who don't like close combat. If you cannot avoid the bloodsucker's attack, just try to keep your mouth closed. Bloodsuckers, there it is again. All right. Well.
That voice in my head. If I'm not mad, then it must belong to the one who made me what I am.
Eternal thirst.
Find him to understand what I have become.
Where is it? It's closed.
These people want me dead. I need to leave now.
Shoot it! Kill the vermin! beasts.
I cannot enter.
You steak.
I'm still in Southwark. I must reach the West End.
There's one. Die, vermin!
Back up, there's a strength. A strength I never knew I had. It's locked.
Locked.
It's dead, all right. Easy does it, boys.
This shouldn't be possible. Every sinew, every fiber of my being is afire.
That's right.
I feel like a child learning the limits of my body. My strength, my reflexes. I'm not human anymore.
You're more human than human. Let's find some more. Oh. Places to unleash chaos. Southwark.
My poor sister. If only I had controlled my need for
Ah.
blood. Mary, someone will pay for what happened to you. For what happened to us.
Join the Huh and help the Huh. There's something alternate reality about this, I think, isn't there? I mean, besides the obvious thing of vampires. Like, this stuff didn't exactly pan out in this version of World War I for the British. Rat, oh no!
Doing this.
Well, we're biting the heads off of rats,
Cannot enter.
just like Ozzy Osbourne.
I have this thirst for blood.
Gimme. Gimme, a rat after midnight.
It's locked, all right.
It's locked, all right.
The dizziness from the jump. I can now control it. cannot enter.
Can't go in there. Not yet.
It's locked. This is despicable.
Yeah. Could be worse. Could be worse. Wait. Could it? What am I saying?
What will London have to say to me?
Let's say... Good evening, Mr. Mayor.
It's locked, all right. I've so many questions unanswered.
Livehouse talk. Nope, she's alive. She's alive. They're alive. That's right. Perhaps?
Fresh blood. The smell is so strong.
Fresh meat.
Oh, this is kind of a very open-ended map. So I don't have to necessarily go where the game tells me to, which is really cool.
This is a slaughterhouse.
Slaughterhouse.
It's locked, all right.
Like, who could possibly... Boomst.
I cannot enter.
Door's locked.
It's locked.
Locked. Locked.
There is no one in sight.
Nah.
Something dire must have come about.
Something dire where this way comes. Okay. So down this alleyway, but we're not going to follow the killer's trail. We're going to kind of wander around a bit. Do a bit of exploration. City. View. Life saved by the efficient medical aid, as a blow struck at the flu epidemic. Volunteers make the difference. Flu epidemic. I'm getting the sense that this is like a thing where in 1918 World War I is still going on and Germany has infiltrated England with vampires to create absolute chaos.
I cannot enter.
At least that's what I assume. Could be wrong.
Nobody at home.
Nice. What in the world is that flickering there? That's really bad. Hey, Future Pro Visuals. How's it going? We're doing a little bit of exploration. Blood capacity. Of different, vampiric games. There we go. Excellent. Confirm. Wait. Fall damage? Not really. Eh. Or munitions volunteers. Britons working together. Skilled workers in engineering and kindred trades. Enroll today as war munitions volunteers. Support the men at the front with plentiful supply of munitions. You'll not suffer in wages. Get into the factory line and feed the firing line. Yeah. So in this game in 1918, apparently World War I is still going on. And something about vampires being covered up as a flu epidemic. So, interesting stuff. Join the Royal Fleet today. There's all these... But yeah, this was developed by Don't Nod, the folks that did Life is Strange and Remember Me. And a few other games. Tell me why. Some other stuff. Your army needs you. Join it once today. Today. The turquoise turtle.
At last, a little life.
Welcome, sir, to the Turquoise Turtle.
Are they stupid or something? I've never even been to India. I think I'm losing my mind.
Bottle.
I should just run as far away from this place as I can. I hope I live long enough to see them wet boot boys get what's coming to them.
I am become sewer dog.
Are they stupid or something?
Monsters. You know, be monsters. Monsters.
He didn't deserve this.
The sewer dog. AKA Spuds McKenzie. Mmm. Mm. Murders.
There's gotta be something can be done to get out of this bullshit mess.
Get what's coming to them.
Hmm. I'm scared of me. Murders.
I think drink
I should just run as far away from this place as I can.
giving me a laugh.
I hope I live long enough to see those Red Bull boys get what's coming to them.
There's gotta be something can be done to get out of this bullshit mess.
Are they stupid or something? I've never even been to India.
It's a good thing you can't see me now. There's gotta be something can be done to get out of this bullshit mess.
Oh, fine. I won't kiss him.
Are they stupid or something? I've never even been to India.
I think
I think I'm away from this place as I can.
you love.
This is no place for you. Prewen has several patrols roaming the area,
They do not pursue me.
but they're looking for vampires, and they're most efficient.
They'll not relent until the killer has been identified.
I have a common objective, but I require...
I think someone is eavesdropping.
Are you certain? You might as well come in, whoever you are.
Well, but, you know, it's not the worst way to end a conversation in this game, right? Also, is there somebody out here? There he is. Hey, mind if I steal some money from you? Anyway.
It's locked, all right.
It's locked, all right.
If Swansea is not my attacker, it means somebody else came here tonight.
I think drink no.
Someone must know something.
God, it's hot. So intense. Really? All right. Blood quality. Oh, okay. Thanks, dude. Thanks, brother.
I should just run as far away from this place as I
Oh. Oh. I mean, he, you know, it's truth by omission. Sick. I don't think he's gonna clean up his act. I don't think William is gonna be
It's locked.
gonna be back here.
I will get to the bottom of this intrigue. What's been done to me, to this city.
What?
The body is still warm. This man has just been drained of blood. This man was armed. He tried to defend himself. What's this? Some sort of note.
Multiple depths and docks regions. We believe a nasty leech is involved. Locate a beast. Urgent and quickly. Destroy the leech.
These men. They're a company of professional vampire hunters. This corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the previous victim.
Ah, you know, fair enough. Fair enough.
Blood and empty gin bottles. This bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker. There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
All right. Guess we'll just go this way then. I guess not. Guess not. Guess not. It's this way. Door? No.
It's locked, all right.
Yeah.
It's locked.
Locked. Alright, so I'm looking for like a upper thing to warp to or something. I don't know. I don't know. Perhaps this way? No. No. Where are we going, folks? This way?
I cannot enter.
Hold on, type.
According to the blood patterns, that's
Ooh.
where the victim was attacked. So that must be the killer's trail.
Oh. Okay. Let's rest again and do a bit of leveling of something. I don't know. Stamina. Stamina? Sure. Following night. Well, yeah. I don't think I'm going to be losing Dr. Swansea, since he's probably plot relevant through the entire game, or something. I don't know. Who knows? Who even knows this game? Okay. Yeah, I'm a little bit lost right now though, but I'll figure it out somehow. Is it this way? Feels like I should be able to warp up here, but at the same time. Maybe I go this way.
It's locked, all right.
It's locked, all right.
I cannot enter.
Hold on. I wonder if maybe I have to do some serious backtracking. Yeah, I know. I think there is too, but at the same time, I can't get the... I can't find any of the other prompts. At least where I hope to be able to. Like I'd expect that there would be jump prompt over here. But it's not showing. At least. Okay, so I can just walk up to the edge and... Yeah. A little strange. Maybe... No. To the left? No, well, hold on. To the left is the pier to the south. The, that I was coming down earlier. So I've already explored this area before. So I might want to go, maybe, under here? Not quite. Oh, well. There's this as well. This isn't it.
It's locked, all right.
It's locked, all right. So that's why I'm thinking... What I'm going to need to do is backtrack across the bridge.
It's locked.
And then, find a place across there. Rats.
It's locked, all right. I cannot enter.
We'll see. We'll see. There was also a boat over there. Alright, there's that, which, you know. That's where I crossed previously. Of the, a dangerous area. And this boat. Okay, this was just there. Oh, you. Hey.
Steady, boys! We've got one of them here!
I hardly know my own body. I do not tire.
Bloody late!
No loss of breath. How can this be? My reflexes are now cat-like.
There we go. Okay, okay. I'll yeah, I'll try this again then.
It's locked.
Oh no. Okay, where I found the corpse. Well, I found the corpse here. But I can't. And that wasn't on the ship, though. So, oh, from the ship, from the little boat. Okay, okay, I know where I'm talking about. I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, there we go. We got it. We got it. Western Docks.
I cannot enter.
Cannot open that.
Ammunition crate. Good. I may need
ammunition.
I feel like I'm back on the front line again.
You ever know McCullum to be wrong about anything?
Right. No time I can remember. But I've only been part of the Guard 3 weeks to the day.
All the more reason to shut it, Mr. Billy. If the man says a bloodsucker's dug in here, you've but one job, and that's to find it.
Please, sir. Can't let you through.
Please, sir, can't let you through. No. Sorry, but we're making a path. We're making a path. An expert at making a path.
It's locked.
It is locked. It's totally locked.
It's locked, all right.
It's totally locked. Yeah.
He's done for!
I think you're done for. I'll go up later.
Go back home, idiot! Look at it! Vicious bugger! Oh Christ! Over there!
Yeah. Well, you know. Jeez. Now that some of our companions consider the best advantage that we have in our fight is against legions when they can't go out during the day. Thus, we hunt them down when they hide powerless in their sleep. This is a rookie mistake because vampires are clever. They have countless ruses and tricks to avoid being spotted in their den. Second, because they deploy many deadly traps to kill any intruder in what they consider the most precious sanctuary. It would cost us too much men and too much time to explore and eradicate vampires in their hideouts. The best tactic is to follow and destroy them when they really are vulnerable when they hunt at night. It's much easier to attack them then, for they can easily be spotted. For the Guard of Pride, one must evolve and deploy new tactics to hunt leeches, small and mobile patrols, tactics based on technological advantages and modern communications. You learn many things from the war in France: new strategy, new equipment, new weaponry, grenades, white phosphorus, ultraviolet, light, bulletproof vests, and flamethrower. It's time for the Guard to embrace the 20th century. Oh. Oh. Well. Well.
I said stay away, sir! Over there!
Too late. Oh, I could totally stealth through this. Well. Well, okay, hold on. Got him. Keep on drinking. Keep on drinking. New hideout. Well, all right. Can't really level much of anything, so better just. The following night. I do not like this, hold on a second. Let me see if maybe that will help. That's a little bit worse, actually.
That's this nest of them cleaned out.
Watch yourselves! There's one of them! He's dead! Burn it! Oh, Christ!
That's right.
I cannot enter. It's locked.
Well. Well.
I cannot enter. Fresh blood.
Fresh meat.
scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
Fresh meat.
I'll not betray your trust. It's this first, you see. I'll need a drink. I'm so thirsty. William. As one, we shall overcome this. We've done it before. No. I've had a drink outside tonight already. It didn't quench my thirst. I must have...
Two-handed weapon.
Oh, dear God. Again. William, please stop.
This place reeks of bloodshed.
William.
This creature is bedeviled.
I can't feel it.
I must put it down.
William Bishop. Yeah, well.
Stop.
The heart of darkness. How you doing? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hold on a second. Well, hey, I'm glad they managed to diversify again. And besides, I like a spiders game every once in a while. Oh, yeah.
This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire?
Well, maybe. Hey, let's look for some more stuff. Yeah, I liked this game when I first tried it out. But I never really got a chance to spend a lot of time with it. Like... Yeah. I also kind of liked Remember Me a little bit too, but that was weird. That was like kind of a mess of design as well.
It's locked.
Sure, I'll get on a boat. Why not? Oh. Oh. How you been, cartoon? Look, I haven't done really well. Hold on a second. They're doing some Deep Fear. I be liking Deep Fear, by the way. Also, let me give a shout out to Future Proof Visuals. And bit rate. Luria's here, I think. Nice, nice. Yeah? Interesting. Interesting. I never really knew much about Deep Fear, honestly. I knew that there were... Was that like the one that only came out in... Was that the whole, like the late Saturn game that was like only Japan and Europe? Is that the story with that one? Nah, okay. Because I knew that there was like Enemy Zero was also right on the edge of that, and then there was Deep Fear. Oh, nice. Very good. Very good. Yeah, I managed to finish Vampire Hunter D in one sitting, which was really cool. It's fun times. Yeah, it took me like 9 hours, I think. I think the only hang-up was just backtracking towards the end. Ooh. Oh. It got to... It got to... The Vampire Panic kind of got... Not really too weird, just too... Too shallow, I think.
Nice. That guy's gonna sell us out. All right. Now comes Life and Death in 1918. Is this gonna become a surgeon simulator all of a sudden, or? Well, that was cool. Anyway.
Come on, you boss. You can do better than that.
Healthy.
Now, it's my turn.
Rotten or pristine, each heart contains the seeds of life. Drink at this river, try it all.
Nah. Just say no.
I'm sorry, John. Mr. Hunt.
I guess I can't say no. I guess, you know.
It's locked, all right.
My name's Clay Cox. It's not my day to die.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
gonna release him.
No more. Not tonight. Not like this. I will not take another life.
Did I black out?
Maybe. Maybe. Who can say for sure?
It is wise for the huntsman to sometimes let his prey go, but no famished hunter can run for long.
Well, you know, I can... find some alternative nourishment somewhere.
It's locked.
Prevent disease. Careless spitting, sneezing, sneezing and coughing spread influenza. Spread by droplets sprayed from nose and throat. Do not cough in public. Do not cough in public. Buddy. The citizens of London curfew will be sounded by 9 p.m. by the church bells. All citizens must keep off the streets from that time until 5 a.m. Until further notice, a citywide curfew has been implemented. It is imperative that you wear your mask to prevent the spread of infection. If any member of your household becomes ill, well, it's, you know. Sorry. Them's the breaks. Wait a second. Hold on. Inform the authorities immediately. Not open after 9 p.m. Whiskey.
I cannot enter.
Door is locked. Due to influence of this hospital can no longer take patients. Hospital full. Please go back home. God. All right.
It's locked.
No vacancy. there's a lot of interestingly interesting there's a lot of interesting visuals and
Scowl voices in the garden.
and
Investigate.
you know,
If they were to find somebody.
a lot of curious things in this in this game 5 years later that kind of feel weird or weirder. Milton and Pippa forever. A photography of a smiling and loving couple with few words written on the back. Well, okay, so we're finally like engaging with the, you know, with fighting the more feral vampires now. I get it. One of the things I want to do after I get, because I don't know how long I'm going to be doing things on at the moment in into November. How long, you know, I could go throughout all of November. I could only go for the first couple of weeks of November. No telling at this point, but we'll see. But in any case, whenever I do take a hiatus and I return from hiatus,
Kill it! Christ!
and one of my things might end up being a Tale of Two Wastelands playthrough with some things going on mod wise, heavily modded.
It's locked, all right.
But why? I'll be right back though. I gotta take a break. Well, come on now.
I didn't clear out as a contestant.
Hey, use the water ability. No.
Someone in the water.
No,
He jumped in the fire, then walked away.
He put it out with his body.
Damn.
Oh
shit! Sorry, Zolo. Over there, the giant boulder. That was sick, dude.
That's the evaluation process. Now I know what time's your podcast doing?
You've already saved 1,000 rupees! Well, little guy, here's your special gift. Yeah, thanks a lot. It's that interest. Yeah, that's what they call interest. Thank you for asking. Okay.
Alright, sorry, chat. Hold on, I'm gonna get quiet for a second. Try to focus up. Don't clip that. Don't clip that. I know one of y'all got the button right now. Don't clip that. I'm reviving. Don't try to revive me. I'm coming.
Maybe instead of clipping bullshit, you should be adding to my fuck counter. How's that sound?
Queen Slay.
God damn it, I fucking hate you.
It didn't happen last time.
Response of the Soviet Union to U.S. intervention in Afghanistan.
Brand new missile.
Sauce cat.
Stingers.
Sauce cat. Here's,
The honeybee, the honeybee, the bumblebee.
here's what I'm thinking, Sauce cat, right? Because I like where your head's at. All right, I like your gumption. I like your ambition.
He's gonna take you under his wing. Protege.
Give me a little. Give me your. If you want to do that, if you really want to do it.
Listen to this. Hey Google, fuck you.
Sure, but your device has to be unlocked for that.
Oh, fine. Okay. Wait, she said sure.
Yeah. Shotgun. What if this works on this witch?
The first room!
Alpha Yord, I'm so sorry about mispronouncing names, but Alpha Yord Hamon Ikeso says, "Hi Julia, I love EGA. Indy 3 was my takeoff. I got a sketch for..."
Culinary. Yes, please. Mikä me nykagranats? Vai paskoo asioita. Hey, simple. Alright, let's go. So.
Fuck it, that's fun.
Yo, with seconds to spare! Oh! Oh no, I wish I could pause for ads. You did it. Ads, no. I didn't see. I hate it. I'm so sorry, chat. Thank you. Thank you for the GGs.
Okay, that looks good. You know, accounting for the, like, deficiencies of the neural network in making things.
Pickles goblin.
No! Oh, look at him!
Pancakes, fried rice.
Look at that pickles goblin.
Where are we? Where are we? Where are we standing right now? I know what you're thinking. You might be thinking, oh, this couldn't possibly be what I think it is. Clearly that's meant to be his stomach or something, right? Where are we standing, chat? Where are we standing? Oh, don't clip yet! Don't clip Don't clip yet! Hold on! 100% intentional! 100% intentional! Like, there's no... oh no, there's blue balls in Mario's crotch level!
Is that I'm gonna use Frodo. Frodo's got the file of Galadriel. I'm gonna use that to break up this defense. Or, you know, that doesn't work either. What? I don't know what to do here. Yeah, me too. But you know what? It worked. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Frodo the Hobbit tank, who just tanked this entire battle line while the Rangers shot him down.
True bike? I don't think they're that cheap anymore. I bought it a few years ago. Yeah, it was a good deal. That's why I bought it.
And what one is it?
Upland. Shot grass you gotta go to. Is it?
Alright. Jumping puzzles.
Hey Mario, use this whenever you're ready.
John Howard.
This individual is busy. Oh, we're waiting for somebody. Yeah. This is what we're here for. Now he's got clothes on.
I forget which one we went with. Oh, the camp. The campground. Okay.
Yeah, we're on the camp with 3 entities.
For your remotes, just do like different flavors of McFlurry, obviously.
That's plenty of chatting. Let's get to the actual game, shall we? Also, just before we start, I've had this tattoo since like the second day of TwitchCon. It's still on there. This is a temporary tattoo. It's like almost 3 weeks.
It makes me erect. I am rock hard right now. Okay, rock hard.
So let's, there's a blue crystal there. But what's on this? The man with the stumble. Okay, there's like axes and horrible things. I can't even go here.
So you unstable teleport. What is this?
Windows Vista.
It's true. It's all true. That's not an awkward stare. It looks unhinged. Maybe. Maybe you're right. Maybe this was the better music. If I'm talking and I go. Maybe that's the better one. That's the one. We knew it was there somewhere. We knew it was there somewhere.
Day, so mine's going to be speaking at triple the speed.
Okay. I'm sure that I could definitely see Jean like kind of leaning over to be like, all right, what's the advanced strat? And then everyone for Jean's like, no, pay attention, you're still on beginner's.
It somehow slaps a ruler on the desk perfectly still.
Yep. All right, to 30 you said?
Yes.
All right, that's going to be 500 gil, and we are looking.
All right. All right. Okay. Welcome back. Dead inside. Yep, me too. Me too. I've been doing better lately, I think. I hope.
Are you deaf? It's a knee! Kill it! Over there!
Over where? I don't know what you're talking about. Locked.
It's locked, all right.
It's locked, all right.
I cannot enter.
No, you can't. Oh.
It's locked, all right.
Yeah.
It's locked.
What if it wasn't, though? What if it wasn't locked? Can you imagine a world where it's not locked? Large knife.
Impressive knife. There's a name engraved on the metal. Clay. What kind of man puts his name on a knife?
I wonder. What kind of a man puts his name on a knife? What kind of trickery is this? Yep. Together, today. Supply the men at the front with the powerful supply of munitions. Okay, we've seen that. Alright. Where can we see full versions of these posters? So I can tell what they're talking about.
Best stay back, sir.
Me? Stay back? Sure. I'll stay back. For now. You know, we just going in circles at this point? I think we are. I think we are going in circles anyway. We're gonna have to find, Influential. Influenza, frequently complicated with pneumonia. To prevent any case of Spanish flu, stay at home. Yeah, okay.
Behold.
Aha! Atari beer pong. Remus! Dead horse, hello.
Atari Beer Pong rated the
Red,
stream
hello.
with 24
Atari Beer
viewers.
Pong, hello. Raiders, hello. How are y'all doing? How was your stream, Atari Beer Pong? Let me give a shout out as well. How are you? You were doing some uninvited. The Atari ST, very good. Very good game. Very good game. I played more of the... I was more, I came up on that more in the with the NES version, but I love that game. I like all the early ICOM point and click. I mean, I pretty much I don't have a lot of hardware right now. I used to have quite a bit, but like my first computer wasn't until 1991, so my first computer wasn't until 1991. So I wanted a Commodore and an Amiga at the time, back when they were around. It was a 28612. It was a 28612. Thank you for the raid, Atari Beer Pong, though. For new folks, I'm Rat Clown Car. I do RPGs of all kinds, mostly retro and indie stuff. Right now I'm doing I'm in the middle of for October I'm doing Vampyr games. D&D, I honestly came up through different RPG systems. Like my first RPG stuff was like Marvel superheroes and West End Star Wars and Shadowrun and GURPS. So, yeah. Yeah, so I cut my teeth on some serious stuff with RPGs. But yeah. Hope hope Uninvited went well for you. Of course. I don't know. I kind of eyeballed the Ninja Turtles game for a minute. No, GURPS is not difficult to figure out. It's Sakanaka. How you doing? It's just very open-ended as to how much you can do with it. So, a lot of the the Buck Rogers D&D game, the Buck Rogers D&D game, or the Buck Rogers Countdown to Doomsday is really good. I played it last December for Dawsember.
Whoa, I feel giddy.
Play, you want this knife?
What happened? Did I
Play it. Play, take your knife. Yeah. I hope you're doing well though. Sorry, Bear Pong and Raiders. Oh, I had DOS 5.0 back on the computer. But yeah, for back during December, I played it through DOSBox X. I'm hoping that I'm around for December. I was thinking about doing Matrix Cubed. I got a bunch of stuff on mine though. Like I want to do, if I'm around, I want to do Twilight 2000, and I want to do Wonderland, and I want to do sure. Yeah. Yeah. Ah. Yeah. I have a few questions. It is? Wait, I just turned it up. Let me do this. Let me do this. Filters. Yeah, I have it on. I have the. Let me set this to 0. Then maybe this will help. This will help. Well, let me see if maybe audio volume helps. Or you know what? Yeah, all 10s. Is the are the voices better? I removed a little bit of the boost, but I've still got audio ducking, so when I'm talking, it may take a second to raise and level again. Huh, I'm wondering if I'm having the same problem with this that I am with that I did with Code Vein. Because, you know, when I was playing Code Vein, I had voices that dropped in and out as well. Yeah, we're gonna do this instead. Yeah, I'm wondering if it's the same audio implementation stuff or the same audio backend stuff that I had issues with Code Vein. All right, tell me if you hear this a little better now.
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
No, I'm not. I'm using okay, good. Okay, so it is the Code Vein issue. I'd set it from game audio to desktop audio. I'm wondering if maybe... Hold on, let me... I set it... Yeah, I switched from game audio, like app audio capture to desktop audio. So...
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
All right.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
Okay, so, and ducking still works as well. Good. Yeah, it was, like I said, it was probably an app issue that I had with, because I had this problem with another game that I was playing earlier in the month.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reed. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war, and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No need to explain, Dr. Reed. And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
How is the situation around here?
You want to hear the situation is all right? It's fucking awful. We lack everything, and it's getting worse every day.
So what do you do exactly in this hospital? Apart from smuggling guns, I mean.
I've been an ambulance driver since... too long, I guess. I bring sick people here night and day. It's a dirty job, but I get it done. Most of the time.
It sounds like things have been a bit rough recently. What's happened?
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing here. I escaped from the hospital's garden, but I lost my wallet when I was running.
You left an infected patient outside the hospital? That's incredibly dangerous.
Go there yourself if you want, but be careful, Doctor. I'd rather not bring your dead body back.
Since you're on the front line, how is the sanitary situation in this vicinity?
It's a complete disaster. It's even getting dangerous to enter some streets or buildings. Even the locals attack you.
Yep.
Are you really smuggling weapons through the hospital?
And why not? I've already been attacked by patients, you know. And by gang members willing to steal my money.
But you're not defending yourself. You're selling guns to civilians.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor. I offer them another way to protect their health.
Hey, you know what? Respect. I respect that.
I have some good news, Milton.
What? The epidemic's over?
I retrieved your wallet. With all the money and a certain picture.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl. So what? Is it the difference of skin colour that bothers you?
Not at all, Milton.
Good. Please, take this money anyway. To remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not everybody is as broad-minded as you, Dr. Reed.
What's going on between you and Nurse Hawkins?
Pippa's tired. Tired of all this shit. Tired of all those corpses piling.
It's just that.
During the war, I witnessed a few couples
Just a
like you come together.
forcible question. I'm like, come on, Jonathan.
But we support each other, and that's all that matters.
You do realize you could both get fired. Hospital staff are not meant to have intimate relationships with one another.
Come on, Dr. Reed. Do you know how many rules are broken in this hospital every day just to keep it running? There's nothing wrong with what we're doing.
Dr. Reed's kind of a jerk. Dr. Reed's kind of a jerk.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
All right. Well, I can sell it too. Okay. Hold on.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
Now that we're into the immersive sim part of this, it's getting kind of cool. Getting kind of cool, honestly. How much money do I have?
Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
Did he really? It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure.
I see.
It's just...
Surprised. But I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research. He is convinced it is the future.
I'm not familiar with all the staff yet. Perhaps you could help me.
Brilliant professionals, most of them. Dr. Swansea has a gift for recruiting talent.
Most of them. Is there a problem I should know about, nurse?
It would be inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
Is there anyone that stands out?
Well, I have never met someone as dedicated as Dr. Tibbets. He should be a standard for us all here. If only he were younger.
Why should his age be a problem?
I guess it's fair to say he's always pushing himself to the limits. He just doesn't know when to stop and get some rest.
Nurse Brannigan, if you do know something, please tell me. Anything you say will be held in confidence.
No. I may disagree with some conduct, but in the end, everybody is doing their best.
How are things here?
Not good, to say the least. We're struggling against an invisible enemy, more lethal than any bullet from a gun. It's hard, Doctor.
Do you think this hospital can survive the epidemic?
We are all volunteers here, and we're trying to hold fast, but how do we beat an invisible killer? Some nurses have already resigned.
An invisible enemy? Quite a poetic term for a disease, especially from a nurse.
Sorry, Doctor. These last few weeks have been exhausting. We could all do with a good night's sleep.
Do you require medical assistance, nurse?
Thank you for your concern, but I'm fine.
Jeez. A bit off, cut off on the right side. No, it's should be fine. Is the... Do you have the medical checkup stuff at the top right-hand corner? Because that's kind of the corner of my screen. That's like the furthest UI stuff that's out. Yeah. It's just a camera thing, I think. Hint required.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
It's safer here than anywhere else in the East End.
I mean, honestly, having a vampire physician on staff, you know, helps a lot with, you know,
this place seems perfect to conduct my research.
A doctor not getting sick.
Good evening, sir. Can I help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face. No. I don't think you can help me.
I'm Dr. Reed. I've recently taken the position of head surgeon here. War injuries, am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little mug right off. but they still call me Thomas Elwood.
How is your stay with us, Mr. Elwood?
Oh, it's bliss. I just escaped death in the trenches to be surrounded again by the moans of the dying.
Can I ask you precisely why you're a patient here?
It's the pain, sir. The drugs don't work. It just hurts under the scars, if you get my drift.
Well...
Who is treating you? Is someone in particular looking after your case?
Nobody since the old and tired doctor spoke to me. Started to think I was forgotten about. Wouldn't blame you.
You don't seem worried by that.
My face hurts so much more when I smile or cry. I've learned it's easier not to speak. But be assured I'm smiling inside.
Can I do anything for your pain?
Nurses gave me a bunch of pills. No effect. Told you. It's like the flames are under my skin, burning away.
Okay.
Where were you stationed, sir? Did you serve for long?
I really don't want to talk about all this shit.
No offense. I was pushing too much. I served in France myself. I just wanted to know what happened to you.
You were an officer, weren't you? Then I doubt we fought the same war, sir. No offense.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Damn. The pain. It's here again.
Well...
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal.
What?
You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
Oh, trust me.
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency. Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
A vampire!
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
Well...
Please, describe to me how you feel. What is it like to be a vampire?
I can hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of postulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
New blood.
I'm assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss Howcroft?
It's only a cover. To hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
Who are these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
Let's turn Thelma for real.
I feel them watching me every time I visit the garden near the morgue.
Oh. It's gonna take a bit.
The staff here are not your enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me. For I am a vampire.
I see. Don't worry. These people will not find you here. I'll personally make sure they leave you alone.
Thank you, mortal. But do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
Have you ever heard of Cotard's syndrome, Miss Howcroft?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefying, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul, or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty mortal. You can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional.
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
No, it was such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's mind.
Oh, all right. You're.
Do you require my services, Miss Howcroft?
I have no need for your medicine, Dr. Reed. Blood is the only drug I need.
Blood.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark.
I wish I could be sick again. Feel my blood boil with fever.
Disgust on every street corner.
See you later, Thelma. See you later, Thelma.
Good evening, Mr. Hampton. How do you feel?
Dr. Reed, is it? Oh, sir, I must apologize for my behavior.
What do you mean?
I was not myself in the factory. Fear and exhaustion made me say awful things to you, I'm afraid.
You remained perfectly nice and polite. A little delirious, perhaps. But who wouldn't be after enduring an abduction?
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief. Now all I need to do is rest and return to my flock.
Do you know Tom Watts, the bartender from the Turtle? I met him before I found you in the canning factory.
Tom? Yes, of course. Always the helping hand, good old Tom. Without men like him, corruption and despair would have wiped out the East End long ago.
Who should I avoid in this part of town, then? Any particularly evil figures?
Not really. Most men and women are just doing their best. And it's not my habit to speak ill of people I know, Doctor.
People are still in despair.
How could it be otherwise?
Have you seen the outside?
No drugs, no advice, nothing. It's a damn shame.
How did you end up in William Bishop's den?
I had received alarming news about his recent behavior. I went to his place and he refused to let me go.
Why did he abduct you?
William was an alcoholic. His addiction suddenly changed to blood. I don't know why. Just like a patient I met here. This Miss Hawcroft.
You dared to enter this awful place alone. You're a hero, Mr. Hampton. Or a fool.
I'm just a man trying to help his friends, Dr. Reed. William Bishop was a conflicted soul, searching for light.
What is the general situation in the East End docks?
The situation has always been tough, with a lot of tensions between the gangs and the dockers' trade union.
We're gonna keep playing this, by the way, over the next few days.
Has the gang been threatening you?
Ah, no. I've had this nickname for so long, you know, the sad saint of the East End. No one dares to bug a saint, not even criminals.
Who leads the gang now?
Since Clay Cox went missing, it's his wife Edwina who runs the show, with the assistance of her minion, Booth Digby.
Wow.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Hampton? I can't help but notice the cross around your neck.
I manage a night asylum for the poor and homeless of the docks, and I try to guide the lost and hesitant on the right path to our Lord.
Are you a priest, Mr. Hampton? A deacon, maybe?
Not at all, Doctor. I'm just a man of faith willing to preach the good word.
Why didn't you use your cross against William Bishop? To repel him somehow?
That's a very strange question, Doctor. A cross is no magical token, if that's what you were trying to say. Not mine, anyway.
How do you feel, Mr. Hampton? Medically speaking, I mean.
I feel exhausted. Beyond exhaustion, actually. William drank so much of my blood in his madness. I feel empty.
You're in good hands here. Dr. Swansea is well versed in blood transfusion, and I'm sure he'll take the best care of you.
Thank you, sir. I believe all I need is rest, and then I can go back to the people who need me.
Have you made friends since you arrived?
Not really, but I recognize Miss Harriet Jones. I knew her when she lived by the docks. That poor woman had such a miserable life.
You never came to see her here at Pembroke? Receiving visits when sick can be an important part of the healing process, you know. We're not just bodies.
You're preaching to the converted now, Doctor. To be truly honest, I thought she was dead. She left the docks many months ago.
Alright.
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton. We'll talk again later. It's locked.
Fear and disgust on every street corner. The daily routine.
I wonder what your last thoughts would be, sir.
What's this poster on the wall? In the name of nurses, in the name of mercy, they depend on you. Nurses are needed now. Inquire at the nearest appointments office of the Ministry of Labour and National Service, or write to 15 Kingsways, London.
It's locked, all right.
It's locked, all right. What's over here? Small bottles.
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor. I don't think we've been introduced yet. My name is Pippa Hawkins.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Dr. Swansea has recently offered me a position in this hospital.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
How would you describe the situation at the Pembroke Hospital?
It's serious. The flu is wreaking havoc amongst the staff and patients. We are running out of everything.
Nurse Hawkins, the Spanish flu won't last forever. Even the Black Plague didn't kill everyone.
I wish I could believe you. But what if this epidemic was worse? What if in the end, nobody was spared?
You must get a hold of yourself, nurse.
Sorry, I'm exhausted. No one has any idea when this epidemic will be over.
How long have you been a nurse?
Well, long enough to see that the epidemic is winning. And no matter how qualified you are, don't tell me you'll change that.
You're right. When dealing with such a terrible disease, one must remain humble. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't try our best.
Sorry, Doctor. I don't want to sound bitter, but I'm just too tired to give a pep talk like Nurse Brannigan.
How is the Pembroke staff coping with the epidemic?
Well, not well. Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than usual, especially concerning doctors.
Why is Milton grumpy on a daily basis? Is it just an act?
Milton's not the kind of man who's bothered about a bad reputation, whether he deserved it or not.
Why does Milton dislike doctors?
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned, Milton is not the chatty type.
Pepper, I know you're very close to Milton Hooks.
Yes, Milton Hooks is my man. If you want to report me for that, just feel free, Doctor.
I have no intention of reporting you, Nurse Hawkins. But are you aware of the risks?
The rules say I won't be allowed to work as a nurse anymore. But here at the Pembroke, we break rules all the time.
Is he worth the risk?
Hey, I'm no perfect woman, and Milton is not the finest bloke. But we do our best to get by. That's all any of us can hope for nowadays.
Don't be a jerk, Dr. Reed. All right.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
It's locked.
It's locked. It's locked, all right. It's locked. It's locked. It's hospital full. So,
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Oh.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Oh, it's just you. Okay.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reed? Yes, I've been informed about your arrival. I'm Waverly Ackroyd. Welcome aboard, I suppose.
Does my arrival inconvenience you in some way, Dr. Ackroyd?
Let us just say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swansea's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
What's your problem, dude?
If you have a problem with me, Dr. Ackroyd, please feel free to tell me.
Dr. Swansea has imposed your presence on this hospital without asking anyone's advice. The benefit of his position. But I don't agree with it.
I know we've never met before, but I believe this hospital could use all the help it can get. You will agree with that, I'm sure.
Oh, but I have heard about you, Dr. Reed. Of course, you can't say the same about me.
Yeah, you've never done anything.
Courting the press.
There is no need for such animosity between us. Don't you think the epidemic is already enough to deal with?
That is one point we could agree on. And that is precisely why I want to be sure that you will be of help to this hospital, instead of a burden.
Since your tenure in this hospital is longer than mine, perhaps you can tell me more about this place.
Let's just say I'm tired of the carelessness around me. I have always respected the skills of Dr. Swansea, but over time his enthusiasm has become displaced.
Carelessness? Exactly what are you talking about?
We're here to save lives. The people who trust us are not volunteering for experimentation. They're here to be healed.
I don't intend to run any radical experiments, Doctor. Even if I, as any good practitioner should, express an interest in pushing the boundaries of medical research.
Modern medical methods were created through audacity and ego.
Oh, okay.
But there are rules in our line of work, and they're here to protect our...
Audacity and ego. What a knob.
It seems you have bad memories of your military service.
I refuse to see this industrial slaughter as scientific progress. War only reveals the worst in men.
We can at least agree on something, Dr. Ackroyd.
That's two things.
But I have already proved my value as a practitioner.
I don't question your skills, Dr. Reed, but your motive. Is it money, fame, or are you truly dedicated?
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
I served in the war just like you. But unlike you, I did not use the wounded to play the modern sorcerer.
Be careful what you insinuate, Dr. Ackroyd.
I only want you to admit you used those men to improve your theories.
Knowledge has always been and will remain our main weapon. And it has always come at a price. And personal initiative.
It is not a question of initiative. It is a question of integrity.
What a nerd.
Put their faith in us, Dr. Reed.
What an absolute nerd.
We'll talk later.
Dr. Nerd.
I'm so tired. Will this shift never end?
Good evening, madam. Can I help you?
It's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick. Could you check on him, please, Dr. Reed? I've heard much of your talents as a physician.
What can you tell me about yourself, Mrs. Goswick?
Not much to say. Just take care of my Mortimer and I'll cover all the expenses. That's all that matters.
May I ask if you have an occupation, Mrs. Goswick?
I'm a teacher by profession. I teach young women who are more ambitious about their future.
Well, you know, but you're the good kind of nerd, right?
Are you really that rich? Most of the patients here are of a more humble origin, if I may say so.
Yes, thanks to my husband. May he rest in peace. I can cover any needed medical expenses.
All right.
What do you think of your reception here? Any complaints?
I have had the uttermost reservations about this hospital since we arrived. But we had no other choice, considering the state of emergency.
All right.
Some of the staff...
Okay, Trevor. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for the raid as well. Hope you get some good rest.
Tell me more about your arrival at the Pembroke Hospital. What gave you such a bad first impression?
The ambulance driver was quite rude, for a start. And that nurse, Miss Hawkins, seems to have quite a dubious attitude.
What do you mean?
She managed to secure a bed for my son despite the epidemic. It was a relief, but it wasn't cheap.
I share your concern, Mrs. Goswick. Be sure that I'll talk to the people involved.
I don't expect compensation, Dr. Reed. But I'm aware such behavior would not be tolerated in other hospitals.
She charged you for a bed?
Yes, and I paid without question, considering the urgency of the situation.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick. Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I help at all?
No.
Really? Why are you here, then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
Why did your mother have you hospitalized here? She seems convinced this is a bad hospital.
My mother just wants the best for me. She won't rest while I'm here. She'd go all the way to hell and back to help me.
Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir. I don't mean to be a burden.
I will see you later. Do you need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir. I don't mean to be a burden.
Gosh, this is almost life and death. Hold on a minute.
I will see you later.
All right, before...
But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
All right. Hold on.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
I'm sure you realize a doctor and his patient have to communicate, sir. Would it help if I gave you some paper and a pen?
Not really.
I see. Then maybe it's not just your throat that hurts, Mr. Goswick. Perhaps your sore throat is just the consequence of something more hurtful.
Yes, maybe. But I don't want to talk or even write about it now.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Goswick.
I don't want to talk, Doctor.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all.
I'll let you get some rest, then.
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
Alright, so I need to get something for... Alright, you are... Wait. Are you the same? No, you're not the same guy.
Good evening, Doctor. I believe we're going to be working together.
Dr. Reed. Dr. Swansea informed us of your arrival, but I could not dare to believe we'd have such good fortune. Such an honor, sir.
Thank you. And you are?
I am Thoreau Strickland, Dr. Thoreau Strickland. I'm a great admirer of your work, Dr. Reed.
Please, could you tell me something about yourself?
I'm a great admirer of your work concerning blood transfusion, Dr. Reed. I run my own experiments. I'm convinced it's the future.
What made you choose to be a doctor?
I'm not ashamed to admit you and your work have inspired me. I am honored to have the opportunity to work by your side.
It's always a pleasure to share scientific and medical knowledge with someone eager to learn. I'll be glad to help you if I can.
This epidemic may be the century's most terrible disaster, but I'm convinced that we, as doctors, are the only ones able to defeat it.
I based my technique on my mentor's research. He helped me perfect my method. What is yours?
I'd rather not talk about it. For now, it's just theories and first approach. My process is purely experimental and unsuccessful.
As long as you're cautious and methodical, you may remain empty-handed, but you won't fail.
You're not the first one to warn me, but I am convinced knowledge is the main weapon against the ravages of this epidemic.
What do you think of Dr. Ackroyd's aversion to modern medical methods?
It's a shame he's so narrow-minded. Dr. Swansea taught me that science is about exploring uncharted territory. I'm convinced that's true.
With influenza and all that's going on, you should put your differences aside, don't you think? Why is it so difficult to work together?
It's all his fault.
Dr. Ackroyd had been the one to discover the transfusion process. He would be the first to recommend its use.
So you believe it's just a question of jealousy and pride?
Dr. Ackroyd is as proud as he is blinded by his obsolete concept of medical science.
What can you tell me about the Pembroke?
Well, it has always been an honor to work with Dr. Swansea. But with your arrival, I can't think of a better opportunity to learn about blood transfusion.
Oh.
Do you need help with anything in particular?
Well, yes, maybe. I'm waiting for a batch of products I ordered for my personal research, yet my supplier seems to have vanished.
Do you want me to play the errand boy for you?
Oh no, Dr. Reed. But if you went personally to his shop, what with your reputation and all, he wouldn't dare to refuse the products I need.
I see. Well, give me the address, for I may pass by if I have time. You seem quite optimistic. It's a rare and precious attitude in these times.
I'm convinced that this epidemic is a test of endurance.
Yeah, it's...
Questions remain.
It's more just like...
True.
I think the doctor here is kind of more starstruck than anything right now. Adventure Josh, how you doing? Since he's like, you know, a supposed big fan of this, my main character here.
To experiment with new medical techniques.
Vampyr is a patient suffering from a severe injury that could cripple him if not treated correctly. I'm convinced your blood transfusion technique could help him.
What is it you really want? To save him? Or to prove your point?
Yeah.
I want nothing but to save my patient, Dr. Reed. especially since I know Mr. Fiddick's story.
There's
Tell me Mr. Fiddick's story.
Our first diagnosis was compromised because Mr. Fiddick lied to us about the real origin of his injury. He first claimed it was an accident.
But why would he hide such crucial information from us?
I'm not really sure, like, there's...
Ashamed of putting his children at risk because of his own negligence.
Yeah, there's like a lot of odd animation in this game.
This personal involvement could also appear to be a lack of impartiality. You must know that a good surgeon must remain neutral.
I agree. But that does not excuse Dr. Aykroyd's behavior, a man who did not even take time to converse with his patient.
Do you think keeping his distance was a mistake?
All I know is that I'm taking care of human beings with desires, hopes, and fears. Not some biological machine comprised of blood, bones, and flesh.
Tell me more about your willingness to experiment with new
I love these.
What is it?
I love how these things in the blue are like, tell me more.
I will not let you down, my boy.
Alright.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. May I help you?
I don't know if a third opinion is needed. Your colleagues are already arguing about my condition.
I see. Would you mind telling me more about your situation?
I'm Harvey Fiddick. All I want is to get me bloody arm fixed properly.
Bloody arm.
Tell me about the doctors who are arguing about your case.
Strickland and Aykroyd. They both want the best.
No. No.
Doctors are no different from carpenters, it seems.
What do you mean?
I often had professional arguments with rivals on a building site. Difference is I disagreed about wooden nails, not flesh and bones.
It's so bloody.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Fiddick.
I'm just a regular guy waiting to get his arm fixed, so I can return to work and to my family.
I was more curious about what you were doing before being hospitalized.
I'm a carpenter, and a good one too.
Oh, you know.
To feed my family, Dr. Reed.
Are you satisfied with your...
It's clear that I've chosen a bad time to be injured. Forgive my bluntness, but you seem overwhelmed by cases of the flu.
I won't lie to you about it. I'm afraid we are.
Are you sure you don't want to operate yourself, Dr. Reed? I have the feeling you're very capable, and your colleagues seem to think so too.
In other circumstances, you would be right. But for now, I don't think I can take on the responsibility. My apologies. Tell me about your... Why do you feel so guilty about it?
My wife died because of me. And now I may lose everything because I've been careless enough to hurt myself. What an arsehole.
Jeez.
How could your job be responsible for your wife's death?
Yeah.
She went out to bring me a hot meal and got caught in a German bomb raid.
Oh no.
You can't hold yourself responsible for your injury, Mr. Fiddick. Unless you tried to hurt yourself.
Of course I didn't hurt myself. But I can't work until my arm is fixed. My children need to eat, Doctor.
Is there anything else that's bothering you? Can I help in any way?
I'm all right. Considering the state of this place, I should consider myself lucky, I guess.
All right.
Bye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
You always knew the words to calm the children, Ellen. As for me, what a blundering idiot.
Dear children, sorry to not write to you, but it hurts like hell to write these few words on bloody paper. Don't worry, Daddy will get out of the hospital as soon as... We'll go out of the hospital as soon as the doctor fixes on. In the meantime, I need you to go to... if you need something, go see Mr. Chadwick at the construction site and tell him that you're already fixed, children. Remember Robert Chadwick, the big guy with the mustache who helped me prepare the house doors last spring? Go see him and ask for a few bulb. He won't refuse to spare you a few. Can't work anymore for now, but we'll figure something as soon as I'm out. Don't worry, everything will be fine as soon as Daddy's arm is strong again. As soon as the doctors have fixed my arm, well... like he was convincing himself more in that.
I will not let you down, my boy.
I'm all right. Don't waste your time with me.
Good evening, Mr. Fiddick.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Any news about my operation?
You seem worried about the safety of your family. And it's obviously the reason why your wound troubles you so much.
I cannot give up on my children now. They both need me living.
What about their mother, if I may ask?
She died in 1915 during one of the first Zeppelin runs.
Jeez.
We never found her body.
Tell me more about the death of your wife.
God.
1915. I was in the army. Building workshops for the Royal Flying.
Just not necessarily the questions, but the way that he's asking them, that Jonathan is like interrogating these people.
My wife was bringing my dinner when the bombs fell.
I'm sorry for your loss. So many died during the bombings. I served in France and witnessed the carnage there.
I would like to say that she didn't suffer. Truth is, I have no idea. I just know that I'm all that me kids have. Poor little bleeders.
The bleeders, huh?
How are your children after losing their mother?
How's their blood?
The only good thing about this is my Ellen didn't bring them with her that night.
Tell me about your injury.
Okay.
Why do you feel so guilty about it?
My wife died.
Okay.
Goodbye.
That's enough.
I'll see you later.
My sweet girl. Reads me like a book. Never could keep anything from her.
Enough of,
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed.
Oh.
Can I be of any help?
Oh, hold on. All right.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
So, don't need to talk to him.
I'm quite busy right now, Doctor.
I'll yell at Dr. Aykroyd.
Tell me, Waverly, what do you think of Dr. Strickland's enthusiasm for his experimental research?
Strickland is playing with his patients' lives for pride and glory. Now that, sir, is unethical.
Are you thinking about something in particular?
Harvey Fiddick needs delicate surgery. I believe we should stick to the usual procedure, but my young colleague obviously disagrees.
And are you not afraid that your rivalry with Strickland may be blinding you?
Rivalry? I guess you could call it that. But I will never be childish enough to let my personal feelings affect my judgment.
You two already have.
Why do you wish to lead this surgery?
I strongly believe that Mr. Fiddick should not be butchered to test an unproven procedure.
Other people may say that's too conservative a point of view.
Conservative? And what are you going to say to Mr. Fiddick if he loses his arm because of the operation? Because that's what's going to happen if the surgery is a failure.
Well.
Thank you for your time.
Well.
What can I do for you, Doctor?
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
Nothing new from Nurse Crane. That's my #1 fan. She's still looking at the pegboard over here.
It's locked.
Locked? Not now!
It's locked.
Locked. Again? Hey, y'all already made up a... Wait, y'all already made up a plaque for me and I've only been here a couple of hours? What? Used hacksaw. There's like a few places I can go before I... Dr. Swansea. There's a few places I can go in the hospital before I... go to my, my office. Second floor. Yeah, this came out afterwards. Yeah, I like Remember Me as well, although it's kind of... It kind of plays awkwardly at some points. I haven't tried Harmony yet. Or I haven't looked at Harmony much yet. I think it would be cool for them to do another immersive sim kind of like this, though.
It's locked.
I mean, it doesn't even have to be connected to the store. It could just be like another game with some of the similar, you know... Some of the similar play style, I guess.
I will not let you down, my boy.
Where are we going? Oh yeah, I gotta talk to the guy with the guy with the face. The guy with the face. Hey. Hey, you with the face.
Good evening, Mr. Elwood.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
How close are you to Miss Horcroft? Are you aware that she thinks she is a vampire?
To wait for her next nibble is the best reason to stay here. Every time she approaches my bed, she treats me like something tasty. normal person.
Aren't you afraid? She may hurt you if the game goes too far.
She's quite harmless, I can assure you. Her head's broken.
Oh, gosh.
While I'm busted on the outside. But she's still beautiful. Living proof that there's hope for me.
So do you let her bite you? You know that's not sanitary.
And why not? She's only supping a few drops of me blood. And the pain, it's real for once.
She could decide to bite less willing patients.
Then it's another good reason for me to stay here, Doctor.
Okay. 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 Okay.
Why do you feel responsible for the injury, Thomas? What really happened?
I wasn't disfigured by any German shells. It happened during my leave. It was an accident.
Tell me what really happened then.
I went with a whore in Rouen. Dead drunk I was. The hotel was a shithole. There was a fire that night.
Did you start the fire? Were you trying to avoid going back to the front? That's not uncommon, you know.
No. It's just that I was asleep when the flames reached the room. The girl was long gone. Bitch never woke me up. Left me to burn.
Why lie about it?
Come on. It's one thing to come back disfigured by the Germans, and it's another to get injured in an accident that could have happened to anybody.
Reconstructive surgery has been very successful for some soldiers.
I don't want to wear a bloody mask for the rest of my life. I'd rather stay here and just be forgotten.
Why do you feel responsible?
I wasn't.
Why lie?
Come on.
Reconstruct.
I don't want to wear.
Oh, well. We lost the hint.
Why do you feel responsible for the injury, Thomas?
I was.
Well, crap.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Damn.
Here again.
So much for that.
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor.
Tell me, Thelma, why do you feel so attached to Mr. Elwood? Why him?
I'm not sure, Doctor. I think we have a bond of some sort. We've both suffered so much. He's the only mortal I find interesting.
Would you say you and Mr. Elwood are romantically involved?
No. No, Thomas is a delicate soul. Even though he disguises it. But I am not the woman he needs. No, for I am a vampire.
Vampire?
Do you plan to make him a vampire too?
Of course not. How could I inflict
vampire?
I'm not that cruel, Doctor.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark.
Vampire. All right. Oh, yeah.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Why do you have such a mediocre reputation among your colleagues, Milton?
Jeez.
Nobody knows the horrors I've seen since working here. This city was sick long before the epidemic, Dr. Reed.
I know it's a difficult task, but correct me if I'm wrong. Is this not the job you are paid to do?
I've seen babies left to die while their brothers were properly fed. Underage girls and boys sold to all manner of perverts.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, exactly. We lack words. So excuse me if I don't look on the bright side of life.
How is the situation?
You want to hear this?
So what?
I've been in it.
All right. All right. Is it's a bit like The Sims, isn't it?
Will this shift never end?
It's a bit like The Sims. Anyway, where is?
Don't waste your time with me.
Where's the? Not you. Not you. The other nurse. I'm a vampire. Oh, wait, there I am in the mirror. Oh.
Thelma Howcroft said she was being watched by vampire hunters. Where are they hiding? I should investigate.
Oh, you're new.
Always a pleasure to meet a colleague, sir. Especially when he was supposedly dead.
A colleague? Are you a doctor too?
Not anymore, sir. I used to be Dr. Rakesh Chadana. Now, I'm just Mr. Chadana, pawnbroker and humble guardian of this morgue.
What do you mean, you used to be a doctor? Was your license revoked?
No, sir. It is just that I like to be precise. I run a little pawn shop while taking care of the dead. But I used to be a real doctor.
Real doctor.
Are you afraid or uneasy being surrounded by so many corpses?
Why should I? These bodies are empty vessels. Flesh...
They might get up and be vampires.
All gone.
An interesting point of view. And quite an exotic one, too. Most people fear, or at least have a respect, for dead flesh.
Sir, as a medic during the war, I learned to face my death and the death of others. It's the pain we have to tame, not death itself.
How did you get this job?
After I left the army, I worked as an undertaker down by the docks. A dangerous place with many an unpleasant business there. Milton Hooks helped me get a job here.
Oh, Milton. Okay. Milton. Again.
Have we met before?
I don't think so, sir. Why?
When we first talked, you said you were glad to meet me since I was reported dead.
Funny story, sir. Your sister came here a few nights...
Sister!
And she was looking for your body. She must be very relieved now.
Very relieved. Of all of her blood.
Yes, very easy work, sir. All I have to do is watch a few bodies. The situation was very different when the main morgue was still open.
Why close the hospital's main morgue?
It was for sanitary reasons after the beginning of the epidemic.
Oh, shoot!
Why do you have to watch these bodies?
Because these poor fellows have no names. We keep them in case someone comes looking for the missing.
A pawnbroker? I expect you get all types of people here.
Yes, sir. All kind of people. For I sell all kind of goods.
What kind of goods?
With the
all kind.
Always easy to buy things. So I trade. I exchange. Some people sell. Some others buy. I like to help.
Who comes here to trade with you? It's very unhygienic, even unsafe. Diseases can spread. For the customers, for the hospital.
I'm very cautious, sir. I've been a doctor, remember? And all my clients are good people. In fact, I think I only know good people.
Oh, okay. Okay, so...
Since you're not afraid of dying, do you believe in life after death, Rakesh?
No. I believe we must do all the good we can while alive. For our time is short, and the obstacles are endless.
Do you think you would enjoy immortality as a concept?
I don't think so. Don't mistake me. I love life, and I'd like to live a long life. But everything has to decay, sir. Even goodwill.
Oh, so you're ready to die?
Do you really believe goodwill cannot last?
As I said, sir, everything decays. If I was to never die, goodness, I would be bored or worse. And I like to be helpful, sir.
Quite depressing, wouldn't you say?
Yes, but the good news is we'll all die before losing our humanity, sir.
Well...
So you're ready to die?
No, I am not. Don't fear death, for I won't see it. What troubles me is the pain my death will inflict to those I know.
You're a wise man, Mr. Chidana.
No, Dr. Reed. I am a foolish man. But I like to think otherwise.
Good guy, Dr. Dr. Chidana.
Please show me what you have to sell.
Of course. It's just trinkets and curios, really. But I'm sure they can be useful.
An enigmatic formula. Opium. All right, now.
My sweet girl reads me like a book. I never could keep anything.
Let's see here. Wait. We got 2 more people there. In Pembroke Hospital. Got so many people here in this. Where is... Let's see. I need to sort out the best drug to give to the guy over there.
Good evening, Mr. Elwood.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
Soldier, do you need assistance?
I'm fine. Just do something for this pain, will you? That's all I'm asking.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Well... Up the stairs, I guess. All right. I think I'm about to call it for right now.
I cannot enter. This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
Ho ho ha. Dear Jonathan, I asked Nurse Crane to secure an office for you on the second floor. Please forgive the austere decorations. Pembroke Hospital is not exactly the Ritz. Sorry to let you discover your office alone, but I needed to sleep a little before going back to work. I'm just a mere mortal after all. I also gave orders to let you rest for the staff to never enter your room. You'll be able to sleep all day without being disturbed and work at night without raising any suspicion. I'm afraid the place is quite messy, but you'll be able to conduct your experiments at your own pace. You'll notice there's also an open window with scaffolding that will allow you to interact with the hospital without being noticed. I imagine how awfully new and disturbing this all must be for you. Believe me, I've studied enough of your species to understand what you must now be dealing with and facing what you must now to understand what you must now be facing and feeling. Rest assured, I'll do whatever I can to help you in this ordeal. Know that you're not completely alone facing it. I'm glad I met you. In these dark times we're all presently facing. I hope our future collaboration will yield great results. Welcome to Pembroke, my esteemed colleague. We shall talk soon. Ed Griffith Swansea. Yes, I left a copy of some of my notes concerning what I discovered about Akon in the last few years. Feel free to read if you need some guidance, as long as you don't use this knowledge to take advantage of me. Okay.
William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night.
Oh, okay.
I have so much time now.
Well, alright. Time to... Oh. Cool. Alright, I could just kind of loaf around and do hospital things at my own pace, I guess. Where's that one? Oh, plus level 3 required. Okay. Blood capacity, blood absorption during bite and combat. Huh. Yeah, I just can't right now with all the words, so I'll read about the icons later. Medical bag. All right. The following night.
If I'm to stay here until my research is complete, I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood?
I mean... Alright. What about it? What about it, Doctor?